The price of time has been in free fall. The founder of Wonderland Time, Daniele Sesta, posted a really big Twitter thread yesterday trying to explain everything that's going on and why they're moving away from time into wMEMO. What does all this mean? Let's break it down. In this video, we're going to explain the concept of wrapping a token so we understand what wMEMO is. We're also going to break down what Daniele tweeted so we can all understand it together. At the end, we're going to show you all how to wrap your memo. It's super easy and something that we should all be doing right away. If you're new here, my name is Jason. On this channel, I am sharing my wins and losses on my own passive income journey where I'm trying to make $5,000 of monthly passive income over the next 5 months before our twin boys arrive. One of my first income experiments was investing in Wonderland Time. Understanding everything that's going on is really important for me and for a lot of people out there right now. If you find this video valuable and you want to let the rest of Frog Nation know what's going on, hit that like button. That's the best way that other people can learn from what we're talking about and can really understand and spread the good word. And consider subscribing to the channel if you want to follow along on my journey. To start, let's explain the concept of wrapping a token. Each blockchain has its own coin, and developers on each blockchain can develop their own tokens to use on that chain. High level, wrapping a token disguises it as another token so that it can be used on other blockchains. An example would be, say you have Bitcoin and you want to use it on a project that only works on the Ethereum blockchain. So what the developers did was they created a token on the Ethereum blockchain that is the exact same price as Bitcoin, and they call it wrapped Bitcoin. So what you can do is you can trade in your Bitcoin for wrapped Bitcoin, and now this wrapped Bitcoin works on the Ethereum network, and you can invest it into the Ethereum project. The value of wrapped Bitcoin will always be the same value as Bitcoin itself. It's really similar to how stable coins work. You give Circle $1, and in return, they give you USDC. You can now go take that USDC and invest it in different crypto projects and blockchain. Basically, what you're doing is you're taking your $1 and you're wrapping it in USDC so that you can then go spend it across other blockchains. The same concept. And this ability to work between different blockchains is becoming more and more important every day because there are more blockchains and more crypto projects being created on a daily basis. That means the space is becoming more fragmented. So in order to be able to use your cryptocurrency on different blockchains, you need to be able to wrap it so it works on those other blockchains. And the more fragmented it becomes, the more blockchains that you need to be able to work with. So wrapping as a concept is becoming more and more popular. This ability to work across blockchains is called interoperability. You'll see this as a buzzword all the time. All right, now that we have a basic understanding of what a wrapped coin is, let's jump into Daniele's tweets and break it down tweet by tweet. To explain this, I wrote it all in one thread on a Notion page, and I published this Notion page publicly so that you can all see this yourselves and scroll through it later if you'd like to, but we're gonna go through it together right now, tweet by tweet. So the TLDR here is that Wonderland is going to stop minting time because the current flow that they're working with is too dilutive to the price and it really doesn't work well with other blockchains. So instead, they're gonna be focused on selling wMEMO. All right, let's get into it. So in this first tweet, basically all that Daniele is saying is that changes are coming and that the community is really strong. And that's one of the things that people like the most about this project and Wonderland in general is that the community is really strong. Daniele has a legion of followers that are really invested in his thought leadership and where his mind is going on the entire crypto and DeFi space. In this next tweet, he's just acknowledging that the price is going down. There are some people that are instilling FUD because the price is going down, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And the Wonderland team is trying to fight FUD with education. They know that time going down in price is actually okay, but the education they're trying to fight the FUD with is not working quite well enough. In his next tweet, he's explaining that because education isn't enough, they're taking action to move focus from time to wMEMO. This is kind of a forcing mechanism that we'll get into in a second. So here he's explaining that they're moving the ability to trade time from Trader Joe to SushiSwap. Why would you do that? Because SushiSwap has more reach than Trader Joe. You can see below here, Trader Joe, over the last 24 hours, did 471 million in volume, whereas SushiSwap did 645 million in volume. That's a difference of about 36%. So the more volume means they can reach more people by moving the liquidity from Trader Joe to SushiSwap. They also have a bigger user base. That's just more people that they can reach. Also, Daniele is advising SushiSwap right now. So he's got an insider track into how things are going over there and really understands how he can expand the reach of time and MEMO through SushiSwap. And of course, if you have bigger reach, that helps solve some of your education issues and you can get the word out to more people. So what exactly are they trying to educate people on? They're trying to educate people that Wonderland is now investing in wMEMO instead of time. And moving the market cap from time to MEMO will force people to realize what's going on. So let's talk about why you would want to move from time to wMEMO. When you stake time, you get MEMO. The treasury then takes that time and they invest in various places and they reward you with increasing the number of MEMO tokens that you have. So every 8 hours, you're getting that rebase and you receive more MEMO tokens. You're getting that because the treasury is printing more of those tokens for you or minting more of those tokens for you. So when you print more tokens, you are increasing the supply of MEMO. And this drives the price down. There's just more MEMO out there, so it's diluting the value for everyone else. So if instead of holding your MEMO, you turn it into wMEMO, this is where things start to change. With the wMEMO, you get the same rebases every 8 hours, but instead of receiving more MEMO tokens, the value of your wMEMO actually just goes up the same percentage as the MEMO rebases. Ultimately, your rewards are the same. So let's compare this to the stock market real quick. If you were to hold a stock, you aren't going to be rewarded by getting more shares of it, because if they did that, then the value of all of our shares would go down. But instead, you're holding on to that stock, and hopefully you'll be rewarded by the price going up. It's a similar concept that instead of just issuing more MEMO tokens to the community, they can just increase the value of wMEMO over time. There are also really good tax implications for this, but that's for a different video. One other thing we forgot to mention, the liquidity on SushiSwap is going to be a new pair of wMEMO and MEM. MEM is a stable coin that is backed by US dollar or pegged to the US dollar. So now that you're using wMEMO, you can receive your rebases on the Wonderland app, or you can receive it just directly by holding your wMEMO on places like SushiSwap or just in your crypto wallet. This means you don't have to buy AVAX, convert it to time, give that to the Wonderland treasury. Ultimately, this is removing friction for investing and making it easier for more people to get involved in the community. In this next tweet, he's really just explaining that wMEMO still gives the treasury more money to invest without having to create more time, really hitting on that anti-dilutive properties of this new concept. The trade-off is that the API is going to be a bit lower, but the value of wMEMO won't go down the same way that time has because it won't get diluted as much. And this is exactly what we're all looking for. We want the value of the things that we're holding to go up over time. In this next tweet, he's really explaining that the trading pair of wMEMO and MEM can be used across different blockchains. This goes back to that concept of interoperability that we talked about before. The more that they can use a token across different places, more people can have access to it. And more people have access to it, that means the treasury can take in more money, and the treasury takes in more money, they can invest more and grow the value of wMEMO for everyone involved. In this tweet also, he specifically mentions Phantom Network because him and one of his partners, Andre, are actually working on a project that they plan to launch next week on the Phantom Network. The other thing he's doing here is previewing that they're no longer going to be selling time bond because they're dilutive. In this next tweet, he's still reiterating more of the same, that they're trying to prevent driving down the price of time by minting new time tokens, because when they mint new time tokens, it increases supply, and the increased supply drives down the price. So if they move to selling wMEMO directly, that means that they're not diluting the price. To try to understand this a little bit more, let's look at the old flow versus the new flow. It's important to remember here, time equals MEMO equals wMEMO. They all have the same value. In the old flow, you would buy time with AVAX, then you take your time to the treasury to use. In turn, you would get MEMO and you would receive more MEMO tokens daily. In the new flow, now you can just buy wMEMO directly from the treasury in exchange for MEM. The treasury will then take that MEM and they're going to invest it in a bunch of different places. And as the treasury and its investments go up, so does the value of wMEMO for everyone else. This last part is really tough, but I'm pretty sure that's how this concept works. Now let's look at tweets 9 and 10 together. Basically, what he's trying to explain is that the old flow was generating revenues for the Wonderland treasury. However, because wMEMO provides more interoperability across multiple chains, it's easier to add different types of coins and investments to the treasury. Again, he's reiterating that moving to wMEMO naturally reduces inflation from the old flow and allows them to work with more projects and more investment. And he sums it all up in this last tweet. wMEMO is easier for more people to adopt. Because more people can use wMEMO, it means that wMEMO is more liquid or can be invested in more places with more ease by the treasury. Because the treasury can invest more easily, they can then grow their value more, which is great for wMEMO holders and the rest of Frog Nation. Hopefully that tweet by tweet breakdown helps you all understand. If you're not sure about anything that we talked about in here, drop a comment below and let's talk about it. So now we hopefully understand all this. Let's talk about how to wrap our memo. It's super easy and something we should all be doing right away. So we head over to Wonderland, and right here, you can just hit this wrap button, the newly added button that they put to make it really easy for everyone. You hit that, choose the amount of memo that you want to wrap. You just max it out. I've already wrapped mine, so I can't show you exactly. But you do that, you hit the wrap button, and then it's going to take a few seconds. It will wrap it for you, and then come back here, refresh your page, and you'll see that your stake balance of memo has now zeroed out and your wrap balance will now have taken its place. With all this new stuff going on, despite the price falling, I'm still really jacked up about Wonderland and everything that they're building. I've invested about $5K into Wonderland and now I might invest a bit more. However, none of this is financial advice. This is just what I'm doing and what I'm observing. If you want to make similar investments, make sure you do your own research and make those decisions based on your own expertise. Again, if you enjoyed this and you think other people will get some value from it as well, the best way to share it with them is to hit the like button so that they can hear about it and we can spread the good word. If you like this type of content where I go through my synthesis, let me know. I'm really trying to figure out what works best for you all. And of course, if you want to follow my passive income journey and learn from what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button and we can all do this together. In the next video, we're going to talk about my investment into strong blocks and how my $10,000 has been doing over the past couple months. I'll see you all soon.